The golden girl living alone in the castle is not so miserable. She has enough food and 99 rooms. She didn't and #39. Enter the 100th room. 7 years have passed and she has had no accidents. One day, the black woman came and asked the golden girl, "Will you try the 100th room?" The golden girl replied, "Number. You are very good. You have learned to listen to my advice. 7 years from now, we will return here. If you keep your promise, everything will be fine. If you step into the 100th room, you will suffer punishments more terrible than death." After speaking, the black woman drove away and returned to the castle 7 years later. The second 7 years passed very quickly. On the last day of the term, the black woman will return, and the golden girl will be very happy because she obeyed her. She believes that she will be rewarded by her. Suddenly, the golden girl heard melodious music. "Who plays such good music?" the girl exclaimed in surprise. Ko walked towards the sound of music and reached the door of the 100th room. The room echoed with seductive music. The golden girl seemed lost, absent-mindedly opened the door to the room and suddenly startled, standing still in the doorway. In the room were 12 black men sitting around a table and a 13th black man standing behind the door. That girl! What have you done? Who let you into this room?" the 13th black man shouted. The golden girl was terrified, stood against the door and asked again in fear, "Oh my God! What should I do now?" The 13th black man screamed, "You can and number 39. Tell anyone about this. We are here. If you don and number 39. Keep your mouth shut, you will suffer extremely terrible punishments. Go away. Get out. Only by remaining silent can you atone for this sin of yours." The golden girl closed the door in horror. At that moment, she heard the sound of a carriage outside the yard. The black woman walked in. She seemed to have guessed what was going on, so she asked the girl, "What did you see in the 100th room?" The golden girl silently shook her head. "Okay, if you don and number 39. Want to talk, then from now on, you will become a mute. You are only allowed to talk to me." The black woman became angry and chased the golden girl out of the castle. The golden girl left without knowing where she was going. She kept walking until she reached the green grass. She sat down, sobbed and fell asleep from fatigue. At that time, the young king was hunting near the meadow. He saw the beautiful golden girl sleeping. The king fell in love with the girl. Even though the girl was mute, the king took her to his castle and made her his queen. Please continue reading the next part. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.